Kick Him in the Head is a podcast that takes an inside look at the world of mixed martial arts, featuring interviews with some of the top fighters from South Africa and around the world, with a focus on the EFC and UFC promotions. Join us as we delve deep into the techniques, strategies, and mindsets of these world-class athletes, learning from their experiences and gaining insights into what it takes to succeed in the toughest sport on earth. Welcome to the Kick Him in the Head podcast. And as always, I'm your host, Yao, with a jam-packed interview with the most amazing fighter you will ever see on this show. Now, today we have Eliezer King Kong Kubanza, one of my favorite fighters. Now, Eliezer is a fighter from the Democratic Republic of Congo who has gained fame in the Brave Combat Federation with two impressive first-round finishes last year, one of them being by headkick. Kick him in the head! You know, that's what we love. His success has made him a national hero in the DRC, and he even has been honored by the Minister of Sports in celebration of his international MMA success. However, Eliezer's impact extends beyond his own achievements, as he's helped fellow Congolese fighters Ananias Mulumba and Prince Lolia secure spots for the upcoming BRAVE CF 82 event in Mauritius. This event is of significance in terms of the milestone for Congolese MMA because this is on the global stage and they have 3 fighters on the main card. In this episode of Kick Him in the Head, Eliezer shares his MMA journey and discusses the pride of representing his country. Eliezer, welcome to the Kick Him in the Head podcast.
Thank you, my brother. Thanks for having me here. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much. Now, you have your fight coming up at Brave CF 82 in Mauritius on May the 11th. But because it's your first time on the show, I have a few questions for you for our viewers to get to know you just a little bit better. Are you ready? First question, who is your favorite Brave CF fighter?
Coach Dembele.
Why?
Yo, brother, it's out of him being my brother, I saw how he grew up with his mixed martial art career, how he works hard. So I think he's my favorite, right now, because the hard work, the mindset, everything around that. So
and that makes you amazing. And we've all seen the videos from Brave CF of you celebrating his win when he beat Shorty Torres in the second fight out in Bahrain. You are literally the most excited person in that arena other than Nkosi himself. So I definitely believe that he is one of your favorite fighters. What's your favorite movie about fighting?
What's my favorite movie? What do you say?
Come on. Your favorite movie about fighting?
Oh, Never Back Down.
Never Back Down. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Michael Jordan.
What's your favorite scene in that movie?
I think when he was training the boys in the garage, the boys comes to him and they start training. It's just long to relate, but the training in the garage, one was a wrestler, one was a boxer, so he kind of like he was giving them directions, It's that's my favorite part, and then the fighting part as well.
So good fight scenes there. So of your MMA journey so far, to get to know you a little bit better, which part of your MMA journey would you put in a movie about yourself so far in your career? And I'm pretty sure we've got a long career coming, lots of victories, lots of stunning knockouts to come. We'll play a few of them later on. But which part of your journey so far would you definitely put in the movie?
My pro debut. I think that was a big story, It's like having my first child. So I made it look easy. I made it look amazing. I was proud of myself, the work I've been putting for years. So I think my pro debut is the one.
So we were going to play this a bit later on, but so everyone knows exactly what Eliezer is talking about, let's have a look at him in his pro debut with his first head kick knockout. And here comes the head kick. That is the head kick that got Eliezer his notoriety, that got him noticed by all of us here at Kick Him in the Head, because that head kick was phenomenal. It came out of nowhere and it took your opponent right out. Tell me more about that head kick. How did it feel just actually getting that head kick in your pro debut win? As you said, it was absolutely spectacular. I would definitely say that's the part that I would put in your movie. But how did it feel? How was that?
Listen, it's it felt good when I learned that head kick because it's one of my favorite kick. One of my favorite army. So I was at the same time I was happy. At the same time I was empty. You can see my walk away. So I was like, damn, I just did it this way. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah, there it
unexplainable.
is.
So yeah, you
There
can
it
look. If
is.
you check my face, I was like, like
Is that it?
empty, yeah, like like I just did it this way, like wow. In my mind was like, this is the highlights. It's gonna, it's gonna last forever. That's the moment.
Absolutely.
That's the
It
moment.
absolutely should last forever. That hit kick was
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. And we just saw your second knockout as well, which was an absolute screamer. You took your opponent out with the double hammer fist at the end, which was spectacular. But since that last fight, are there any adjustments that you've made in your strategy for the upcoming fight that you have against Karim Rebay?
Yeah, definitely. I can really put it. I can't really put it out here, but we've been working into few things that we saw in that fight. Because as I say, I cannot say it because it's like selling myself out here. But yeah, we've been doing some adjustments about me, about how I have to start the fight, how my hands have to be into a conversation. So yeah, we made some good adjustments, some good modifications.
I'm excited to hear that because we've seen the training videos of you and Nkosi out in Soma, out in Thailand. How's it
Yeah,
been training out there in the Muay Thai capital of the world? I mean, Muay Thai, and getting those skills and those adjustments to your game? Because obviously you were a very powerful, very skilled fighter as it is, but now being in training camp for as long as you've been, and apparently, according to Muhammad Shahidi, between you and Nkosi, you guys have absolutely cleared out that gym. There's no one to spar with. You're not allowed to spar with your weight class, the super welterweight. You're only allowed to spar with the light heavyweights. How's it been training out there and that whole experience?
yeah. To clarify, it's not Thailand, it's Bali in Indonesia.
Bali, Indonesia.
Yeah,
Apologies, Indonesia.
yeah. The few weeks when we learned, we start training. Course was already there. So I've been tests. You get what I mean? You get in the gym and it's like, okay, are you really the King Kong or you just a hype? And I was in my mind. I went like a war for a couple of weeks with the boys. And yeah, some of them been knocked cold. Some of them I just stopped them into the process. And coach Mike and Webe start saying we feel like it's gonna be difficult for us to find your sparring partner. I was like, no, I'm all good. I'm all good. You can bring me any boys. And the boys were still coming because they wanted to prove themselves. And I was still doing my thing. Then I just realized that they realized in myself that no, we have to bring him some light heavyweight guys, to spar. And they start bringing some people out of the gym to spar me. And yeah, and then we start getting friends with the boys and we start taking it easy. Because as I said, the two couple of weeks I went to war with myself because I was like, okay, it's a new area, so it's a new territory, so it's full of animal, good guys, good fighters. So yeah, they've been testing me, and I think I did some good moves there.
Okay, so now that's amazing because, like you said, it's not easy to find very good sparring opponents, and
Yeah.
the quality that you've brought out there to Thailand that you're about to bring to Brave CF 82 against Karim is going to be fantastic. What's your opinion
Yeah.
on your opponent? You've done your homework on him. What's your opinion on him as a fighter and the level of competition that you're going to experience in this fight?
Yeah. First of all, I think in your previous question you asked how the camp been out there. Soma Fight Club is a well-rounded gym, So I think I've got this time. I had a very good camp. in terms of everything, food, nutrition, training, recovery, all that. So I think we're on another level. So about my opponent, I don't really know much about him. We just go and check some of his few moves, some of his few videos. My coach is actually been very focused on watching him, not me. I just watched some two last fight. I think it's not so bad, but I'm on my way up. So no matter they bring Francis Ngannou, Khabib, or Kamaru Usman, I will try my best to jump over them so I can get to where I want to be. You know what I mean? So hopefully he comes out there ready. But he's not the problem. I am the problem.
You are the problem, and you are
Yeah.
referred to as the scariest man in Brave CF. We've heard from everyone that I've spoken to at Brave, even Jose Shorty Torres we spoke to, said
Yeah.
that you are the scariest guy in Brave. How does it feel having, I wouldn't say the target on your back, but, and you explained, you had that target on your back when you went to Indonesia, in Bali,
Yeah.
where everyone wanted to prove themselves against you. But how does it feel
Yeah.
having that target on your back at an international level at Brave CF, where everyone thinks of you as the scariest opponent?
It's a challenge, it's a world of animals. You can be the scariest or the nicest guy. You will always be that guy who will come and test you as a nice guy or as a bad guy. So as a compliment, I take it. I'm good with it, but I think I just don't look scary. I am a problem, as I said. I am a danger. So every single fight, I'm trying to prove the world that I am what they believe or what they think I am, not just like, oh, we were thinking he's scary. No, the way of firing, the way of finishing the guy, the way of moving in that cage, everything links to that King Kong mindset. So yeah, if I'm the most scary fighter in Brave Federation, it's all right. That's why I've been called the King Kong.
That's why they call you the King Kong. Now,
Sure.
like you said, you've got all of these accolades in your past. You're IMAF champion as well. You're a decorated MMA practitioner. Can you share how the success of your MMA career has impacted your life back in the DRC, and how all your success has been received by your people back home in the DRC?
The IMF was a very good move, where I got a lot of experience and exposure. So since 2017, I was like an ambassador of MMA in my country, representing in under 18. I was the guy, I was the guy, and I really impact that move really impacted a lot of boys that is doing MMA right now, and they also joining me like Lolia is in the boys in Brave now, and Mulumba, Ananias. So I think yeah, it's put a lot out there that you can try something, you can start something in life, get to a good organization, get to a right place, associate yourself with the right people, surround yourself with a good people. You will get somewhere. That's where we are right now. We keep on inspiring them, moving forward.
Amazing. And now that you mentioned that, you've mentioned Ananias Mulumba and Prince Loila, who have now come into Brave. They're on the main card of Brave CF 82. What advice have you given them in terms of how they can progress their career at this point? We know Prince Loila is an ex-EFC fighter. He's a 3-0 record, so he's got a great record. He's looking to grow his career. What sort of advice have you given them about how they can come into this and be as successful as you are in terms of skyrocketing to the top of the MMA industry so quickly?
Hard work, discipline, be in the gym, listen to the coach, pay attention to every single details. That's it. There's no magic pills. It's hard work. Grind it. That's it.
Grind. And where it comes to grinding in MMA, there's also the mental aspect, because fighting is one thing, but when you take a loss, or if you're not feeling well and you can't train, it's just not going well. What sort of advice would you then give to fighters who are in the MMA space, who are looking to help themselves mentally get through those tough times? What sort of advice would you give them, and what do you do to prep for those mental difficulties?
Talk to people. Talk to people who I don't know how they call them, but find yourself someone that you share your difficulty with, who can advise you properly. It can be your manager, it can be a philosophia, I don't know. Just talk to people, switch the light on, off, and go to that war with yourself, and come out as a warrior. Because loss is loss, but it's become very dangerous when you stick on it. I saw my friend lost his second pro debut after beating someone who was, I don't know, 12 or something in South Africa. And today, we are talking about him as a world champion, Kosi Dembele, once again. He lost his second fight, but he didn't stick on it. He went to a dark zone with himself. He took himself out there. And now we were talking about winning streak until he get to a title shot. Lost again the opportunity. Lost again the title shot that we all thought he won. Get back, they stopped the guy that everybody was thinking was dangerous in the division. You get what I mean? When I told you he's my favorite fighter right now, it's into different zones. You get what I mean? So you cannot stick into losses. It will come. It's part of the journey. Go to war with, switch yourself off, talk to your mom, talk to your family, find someone who's experimented, and that's it. And get out, prove yourself once again that you belong to the top level.
Nah, amazing. So you have a long journey to go in your MMA career. Like you said, you've been an ambassador very recently for IMAF, which makes you a very young fighter. What are your long-term goals in MMA? Your 3-year goals, 5-year goals? Where do you see yourself in the next few years? Let me rephrase myself. What kind of champion will you be in the next 3 to 5 years? Because that's definitely where your career is going.
We all have plan. I'm into God's train. God is driving me. I don't know how far He's gonna take me, but all I know is driving me into greatness, into big things. So I'm just a simple person that can say I see myself in 3 years here, there, but the road ends. So I pray God that He brings me to a greatness, as He promised it. So we get where we have to be at that time. That's it. Probably maybe in 3 years, I'm gonna give you another interview so that I can say, okay, I didn't know that I will be here. You know what I mean? But there we are. I didn't know that we have this belts, but there we are. So it's all God, Almighty God knows. All glory to Him.
All glory to God. And yes, in 3 to 5 years, I'm pretty sure we will be sitting here saying, do you remember when we spoke and you said you're not sure? Well, look at you now. Look at this phenomenal career that you've put together. And I'm really looking forward to watching that journey, definitely. For anyone who's listening who would like to find you on the socials, where can they find you? Where can they get in contact with you if they want to find out more or get in touch with Eliezer King Kong Kubanza?
Listen, I think I'm easy to find on Instagram, Eliezer Kubanza MMA. Eliezer Kubanza MMA on Instagram, Eliezer Kubanza MMA on Facebook, Eliezer Kubanza MMA on TikTok. But I'm more active on Instagram. So hit me up, I will respond, and we talk. And
amazing.
I love you.
Eliezer, thank you so much. I really appreciate the time. To everyone listening, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to all of Eliezer's channels and at Headkick Pod on all platforms. And as always, our favorite way to end an interview on Kick Him in the Head. Eliezer, can you please give us a nice, loud kick him in the head? The loudest you can give us.
Kick me in the head, brother.
That's right. Thank you so much, Eliezer. I really appreciate the time, and we look forward to speaking to you again soon. And good luck with your fight against Kareem. It's going to be an amazing fight. I'm looking forward to it on the 11th of May.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.